All right, hi guys. So this is the homework help for 1-2 Go Math Google Form numbers 1 through 11. You may not use a calculator for this assignment. Okay, so modules 1 and 3, you're not supposed to be using a calculator. All right, so it says you may not use a calculator. All right. Also, I do want to let you know that quite a lot of these problems, you can actually sort of do them in your head. Okay, so, but do refer to your teacher's instructions. And a lot of these problems, instead of solving them on a paper, I'm actually going to be just talking about quite a lot of them. Okay, so let's start with number 1. It says, which city is the coldest? So the coldest means the lowest integer, okay, or the lowest number from the answer choice. So you have -7, +7, -4, 0, and +4. Hopefully you guys know that always your negative numbers are lower than any of the 0 or any of the positive numbers. So between -7 and -4, which one is the lower number? Okay, when it comes to negatives, the bigger the negative number, the smaller or lower its value. So this -4, since it's a smaller negative number, this actually has greater value than the -7. So out of these choices, the lowest number, therefore the coldest city, is going to be this one. Okay, hopefully that made sense. Number 2, which city is the warmest? So same choices. Now you're going to look for the integer that is the highest. Okay, so hopefully you'll be able to figure that out. Next one. Number 3 says order the numbers from least to greatest. Okay. All right. Hold on. Let me just refresh here for a second. Okay. Just a second. It's loading. Okay, order the numbers from least to greatest. So I have all these integers here. Some are positive and some are negative. I'm going to order them from least to greatest. So I actually wrote the problems here. So let's actually take a look at number 3 here. Okay, all right. So I have these numbers here. Some of the numbers are negatives, like these right here. -17, -39, and -9. These 3 are going to have my lowest or least value. So when you order from least to greatest, your smallest numbers are going to be the negatives. Okay, and then if there's 0, it'll be 0. And then now you will move to the positive numbers. Out of these 3 negatives, which one has the smallest value? Remember again, the biggest negative has the smallest value. The number that's farthest away from 0 to the left, okay, has the smallest value. So your least number is -39. Then between these two, the next smallest value is -17. And then -9. And then now, so I go from least to greatest, and the rest of the numbers are positives. So you just order them the usual way you do. So +10. The next one would be +19, and then +53, and finally +66. And this is your answer. So then all you need to do is go and match from your choice. Okay. Next one, number 4, compare, select less than or greater than symbol, and you have -4 and +6 that you are comparing. So -4 is what? Is it greater than 6 or is it less than 6? All negative numbers are less than any positive number. So -4 is less than 6. And you just choose the correct symbol. Okay. Number 5. compare the temperatures for the following cities, select less than or greater than. So these are the cities, but all they're asking for really is right here. The temperature, average temperature for Alexandria and Winona can be compared using -6 is blank, +4. So which one of the two is the correct inequality? Is it this one, -6 is greater than 4, or is it -6 is less than 4? You just choose the correct one. Number 6, which player has the best plus-minus record? Okay, all they're asking for you to do is this. The best plus-minus record is basically which one is the highest value out of the choices here. Okay, highest value. Okay. All right, number 7. The table lists the average surface temperatures of some planets. Some are positive, some are negative. Enter an inequality to compare the temperatures of Mercury and Mars. So they're only interested in the comparison between Mercury and Mars. Mercury is 167 degrees Celsius, and Mars is -65 degrees in Celsius. Okay, so I actually wrote the problem here. Number 7. Okay, so Mercury is 167 and Mars is -65. So which one would be the correct inequality? Hopefully you know that positive 167 is greater than -65, and you just choose that answer. Okay, next one. Order the numbers from least to greatest. So you have over here some positive numbers, +4, and some negatives, -1, -5, +1, and +2. Okay, so order the numbers from least to greatest. Again, I have it right here. So let's look at number 8. Between these two negatives, which one has the smallest value? Remember, the bigger the negative, the smaller the value. So -5, and then -1, because that's the other negative. Now, when it comes to positives, you order them the way you normally do. So smallest positive is 1, and then 2, and then 4. And you just choose the correct choice, which I do see right there. Okay. All right. Next one. Number 9. Which country in the table has the lowest elevation? So I'm not going to give you the answer, but lowest elevation again means the lowest number, the lowest value. Okay, so it's going to be, because they have some positives and negatives, but positives are always have higher value than the negatives. So among these 3 negative numbers, elevations that you see, which one is the lowest? Okay. Number 10, order -1, +2, 11, and -3 from least to greatest. Okay, so we've done a few problems like that, so you can try that yourself. But I will talk about number 11. Order -1, 2, 11, and -3 from closest to 0 to farthest from 0. So you're not ordering from least to greatest. You don't care which one has the least value or the greatest value. But what they want you to do is which one's the closest to 0 and which one's the farthest to from 0. Okay, so let's take a look right here. So these are the 4 numbers. Let's say I have a number line, okay, and I'm going to make a number line. I'm going to start from 0. I'm going to put it right about here. And because it goes from -3 all the way to 11, I'm going to make sure I have all of the numbers. So I'm going to have -1, -2, -3, On the left side, these are my negative integers. And then positive 1, 2, 3, 4, all the way to 11. Perfect. Okay, so let's say I'm going to graph all 4 points. Here's negative 1. Here's positive 2. Here's positive 11. And here is negative 3. Now, if you were simply ordering the numbers from least to greatest, this would be the order. If you were to order from greatest to least, this would be the order. Okay, but what they're asking for you to find, let's actually go back, is what is the closest to 0 to what is the farthest from 0. Okay, so here is 0. Which integer is closest to 0? This one, negative 1, because it is only 1 unit from 0. Okay, now this one is 1 unit from 0. This one is 3 units from 0. This one is 2 units from 0. And this one is 11 units from 0. So that's the answer. Okay, so the one that's closest from 0 would be negative 1, because it's only 1 unit away from 0. The next closest one would be positive 2, because that's only 2 units from 0. The next one would be negative 3, because that one is 3 units from 0. And finally, the last one is 11, because that is 11 units from 0. So that is the answer, and you just need to find the correct one from your choice. Let's just make sure that it is there. Yes, there it is. Okay, and that's it. Thank you.